What's going on, everyone? Mr. Huddle here from Crypto News. Today we're going to be looking at what ICOs are and how you can participate in them, so that way you can have a really high competitive edge on some of these early stage projects before their price goes ballistic. Now, a lot of people have always wanted to be investors like venture capitalists, and ICOs offer a really interesting opportunity for people to see 100, even 1000x gains because they're getting in early on projects before they even reach the market. Now, there are a lot of risks associated with this, so always do your own research anytime you're investing in cryptocurrency. This video is strictly for educational purposes only. Now, 90% of you currently watching this video are not subscribed. So if you love in-depth tutorials on crypto just like this one, then hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bells. That way, as I release another one, you'll get notified. Before now, developers who wanted to build their own crypto projects used to hold initial coin offerings, also known as ICOs, which resulted in numerous types of scams. The markets were bullish and investors were willing to buy into anything, resulting in the loss of large sums of money and the dissatisfaction of so many people. It harmed the entire crypto industry's credibility, which is why IDOs eventually replaced ICOs. On the other hand, initial exchange offerings allowed tokens to be launched on exchanges. Exchanges were responsible for investigating the projects and certifying their legitimacy, ensuring that their users were only presented with projects that were safe to invest in. In exchange, users could only invest in projects launched on the exchange's launchpad using their native cryptocurrencies. For example, if you wanted to invest in a project launched on the Binance launchpad, you could only do so with BNB. The same approach was applied to DEXs with the debut of DeFi, resulting in initial DEX offerings. Despite their advantages, IDOs were still basic, as the crypto industry frantically sought interoperability, that is, the connection between blockchains that would transform it into a network rather than just a collection of small, isolated ecosystems. Polkastarter is one of the projects that is developing a solution for this. Its network is allowing projects to access funding from multiple blockchains while providing safe projects for investors, among other benefits. This video will explain what Polkastarter is, how it works, and how to invest in its IDO. Let's get into it. First, what is Polkastarter? Polkastarter is a multi-chain decentralized platform that facilitates projects' fundraising and offers IDO farming and low transaction fees. It is a platform that links new projects with early community members through initial decentralized offerings. During an IDO, a project will distribute tokens to community members who are the IDO participants in exchange for funding. As a result, they receive funds for their project development while building their communities. On the other hand, participants get in early on high potential tokens which they can trade later. Also, Polkastarter allows new projects to launch on different blockchains including Ethereum, Binance, Polygon, Celo, and Avalanche. During the IDO sales, they can accept any tokens that are compatible with these networks. They also offer IDO Farming, which allows investors to stake their tokens for more rewards. Let's take a closer look at some of Polkastarter's important features. First, there's fixed swap pools. Fixed swap pools are one of Polkastarter's main offerings. Polkastarter's liquidity pools execute swap orders at a set price, unlike the automated market maker mechanism used by Uniswap and other decentralized exchanges. Normally, token prices in DeFi AMM pools are updated dynamically based on supply and demand, resulting in wild price fluctuations. However, Polkastarter allows projects to list their new tokens at set prices in order to keep the prices stable. For as long as there are tokens left in their original supply, the set price will be maintained. Projects can also create pools with extra parameters to assert more control over their fundraisings. For instance, they can set the maximum investment per user or the maximum number of investors in the pool. Also, smart contracts govern the entire process, ensuring a fair and transparent token distribution. Next, there's security. Another area on which the project has placed a particular emphasis is the issue of security when raising funds or investing in cryptocurrencies. Token offerings may be risky events for both the project selling the coins and the community members buying them. Thus, security is crucial. Polkastarter used to rely on Ethereum's massive POW mining method, which involves thousands of miners and nodes working to keep the network secure. However, since migrating to the Polkadot ecosystem, it has begun to use the project's hybrid consensus method, which combines Grandpa with Babe proposing block producers and Grandpa finalizing them. Next, there's KYC. Polkastarter also incorporates an allow list mechanism for added security benefits. It's a know your customer feature that permits only confirmed users to participate in IDOs. Users must pass KYC requirements before becoming eligible for IDOs, and these requirements are specified by each project. They can also exclude people from specific geographical areas, giving the team additional flexibility and control over the allow listing process. Next, it's an easy-to-use launchpad. The project also aims to eliminate the issue of unnecessary complexity in using launchpads. It provides a simple-to-use platform that allows users to create cross-chain token pools and auctions user-friendly, allowing even individuals with no prior knowledge of token launches to quickly navigate and set up an offering. Next, there's permissionless listings. True decentralization, according to Polkastarter, is only possible in a permissionless system. Although some of their offerings may only be accessed by POLS token holders, the protocol is available to anyone who wants to construct and deploy fixed swap token pools. Next, there's IDO Farming. The usual drill for IDO participants has always been to withdraw their tokens shortly after the initial distribution to sell on the market, thereby leading to a volatile price movement. To solve this, the Polkastarter V3 upgrade will include IDO Farming, which encourages IDO players to stake their newly obtained tokens in order to gain further rewards. IDO Farming is similar to other stake farms in that it is aimed to reduce selling pressure. The longer they stake, the better the returns will be, and as each user withdraws their position, the pool's API rises, offering the remaining investors an even higher return. So you're probably asking, how do you participate in a Polkastarter IDO? The process of participating in a Polkastarter IDO is pretty straightforward. Firstly, go to the project's page on Polkastarter to check the upcoming token sales. Then select the project you want to contribute to. Click on Apply Now and fill out some basic information to join the Allow lists. The project team will review all applications and create an Allow list lottery based on the POLS power of all applicants. We'll talk about POLS power shortly. Note that it is up to the projects to decide how many users they will accept on their list, so your chances of participating in the sale will vary. If you're fortunate enough to make the Allow list, you'll need to complete KYC verification. Also, make sure you have enough funds in your relevant chain wallet before the sale. Head to the project page on the project's launch day and click Join. Then enter the amount you want to contribute and click Join Pool. Once the transaction is confirmed, you'll see a confirmation on the allocations page. After the IDO ends, you'll be able to claim your tokens according to the vesting schedule. Now let's talk a little bit more about POLS power. Firstly, POLS is the utility token of the Polkastarter ecosystem. On the other hand, POLS power is an aggregator that calculates how much POLS users have across the platform, including the POLS they have in their wallet and the POLS they're staking. Your POLS power impacts your chances of participating in an IDO since you need at least a ticket. 250 POLS will get you one ticket. Users must add their wallet addresses to the Allow list to access an IDO. Addresses are chosen at random during an IDO. You will have a better chance of being chosen if you have more tickets. Again, the value of the tickets will rise as the number of POLS increases. POLS power is divided into 5 tiers tiers, each of which can boost the worth of each ticket by up to 25%. There's also a cooldown period after which every IDO participant will have to wait before they are eligible for another IDO. However, users at the top POLS power tier with 30,000 POLS or more will be granted no cooldown status, which means they can engage in as many IDOs as they like as long as they pass KYC. POLS power can be obtained in 3 ways. You can either hold POLS in your wallet for at least 7 days, or hold POLS liquidity provider tokens on Uniswap or PancakeSwap for at least 7 days, or you can simply stake POLS on the platform. Interestingly, staking gives you instant access to allow list eligibility, but your tokens will be locked for 7 days. Also, your POLS will be counted across all supported chains by the system. However, keep in mind that you're not swapping POLS for tickets. Instead, the number of POLS power you have symbolizes tickets for the allow listing process. Also, each address can only be chosen once for a project allow list. If your address is picked twice, you will not receive a double allocation. We have been able to explain what Polkastarter is and how it works, as well as how to participate in its IDOs. If you're looking for an opportunity to catch a project at a very early stage, this is a platform for you. At the end of each IDO, you can either trade your tokens or commit them to a pool to earn even more rewards. However, ensure you research projects thoroughly before investing in them. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Now you can participate in really hot Polkastarter ICOs and get in early on projects that have a lot of potential. I really like that Polkastarter does a lot of legwork for you as far as the research and security process, which is an invaluable asset when you're looking to research new hot ICO projects. Now, if you found this video resourceful, please smash that like button, as it does help support this channel and it means the world to me. Till next time, I'll see you all on the next video.